we've had a couple of what we call a thematic album, which is sort of a coward's concept album, I would say, like an easy way out, because we were obviously very inspired by the aesthetics and the way that the 70s prog rock and classic rock bands were doing these concept albums, but also I guess it made us feel like you get tied up to a story. So that's why we sort of use this thematic approach more. But this time it just appeared very early on, pretty much at the end of the touring cycles for the last one. That there was just one way to go. Actually, there was just one place in the mythology that all these previous albums and thoughts and ideas, and especially this thing where I think it's been going on since pretty much since Frost, I guess, in '94, where the metaphors of personal development and inner world versus outer world and so on, that they all converge now in this concept of Utgard, of traveling into this land of chaos and darkness, which is not, funnily enough, not as negative as it sounds. Like the shadow concept, which has also been a big inspiration, Jung's shadow concept, pretty much just the flip side of things. Not necessarily the bad things. It's just something that we have from our Christian way of thinking. This is it's hard to wrap our heads around, but just the basic way of thinking about time and good, bad, negative, positive is so heavily influenced by one particular time in history, being the in English I think it's called like the Enlightenment era or something, where all these philosophers defined concept that we think today is the basics, but they're really pretty recent inventions of of love and happiness, and the thing that we take for granted, and most of the world, with this enormous grand scale Europe, if everyone wants to be Europe kind of thinking, like the only way to be a thriving society is moving towards more monetary success. That's the measure we have.